Oh, there you are. About half. Don't want to miss one. Leave it open for a minute. And then let's go triggers. Oops. So this is Robert with Pioneer Smokehouses, and you just saw me load the 560 Masterbuilt Gravity Series smoker. I used a lighter block, a fire starter, whatever you want to call it, and they come in little boxes or packages, and then you just kind of break them off and slide them in on the trap there. And it's burning, and it's catching the charcoal on fire. So I'm going to go ahead. We're going to go ahead and move the camera now. Go back to where we belong. Right back there. Let's a little adjustment. A little more like that so I can be in the picture, you know. Let's see. Oh yeah, we got it now. Okay. So I still have everything open and I haven't turned the smoker on yet, and she's burning right along. So now before I close the lid, because it's still lighting, I'm going to go ahead and turn this on. Now after I turn it on, I'm just going to set the temperature. I'm going to move it up to something like 350 or 400, so that way the fan will run at full speed continuously until it gets above 200 degrees. We can see the smoke coming out here, so she's coming along really good. Fire starter's still burning pretty good. going to give it another 30 seconds before I start closing it down. So normally I use some matchlight charcoal and I put it down at the bottom when I'm starting empty. But this time I wanted to use a fire starter just so that way I could show everybody, and this is how the manufacturer recommends to do it. I prefer to use a couple pieces of matchlight charcoal in the bottom, and as long as you kind of get them in the center and just put your first few pieces of charcoal in first before you do it, that's fine. When your smoker is not empty on charcoal, then the lighter works better. So now we're going to go ahead and close the lid down, close the door, and the fan will start as soon as both safeties are latched. I'm going to give it another second before I secure it. When I leave it open like this just a little bit for the first couple of seconds, it allows more airflow, and I think that it starts better. And that's the experience with the 1050, is definitely that way, that just a little bit of opening lets a little bit more air go and the burning starts quicker. So now that it's going burning really good, I'm going to go ahead and lock that down, and then all the smoke will come through the heat disperser or whatever. One of these days I'm going to call it the right thing. But the heating manifold down below. So you can see the smoke's coming out from inside here now, and it's just filtering through there. And I do have a picture of that I can share with you that I used for one of my last videos. And then back here is the main vent. So we'll go ahead and close that, and we're going to let that come up to temperature. So in today's video, what we're going to be doing is we're just going to be doing simple dinner. We're going to be cooking some kebabs. So I cut up some meat and some beef chuck steak and some chicken breast, and slapped it on a kebab with a couple of assorted veggies. We're going to go ahead and let that finish coming up to temperature. It won't stop smoking until it gets up to the right temperature. If you did notice, I put the charcoal in there, and then I put in pieces of wood as I was going. So I was pouring in a little bit of charcoal, throwing in a piece of wood, a little bit of charcoal, a little piece of wood. And we used the Western apple wood, which you can, I have a link below, you can use that, or any smoking hardwood will work just fine. Nice little chunks. I actually have a pear tree that we cut down, and I've been seasoning that, and the pear will work just fine in here also. So thank you for watching, and again, those links below that are Amazon links are affiliate links, so if you do use them, I will get a commission, and I really appreciate it. Thank you.